On 3, 2, 1. Hello, my fellow Rome 2 players. Zaript here with GD and Prussian Prince. And we are in a match between Hugo, McDonald, and Pointman. So Prussian Prince was about to start with the builds.
Yes. Hello to everybody who's watching on Zaript's video. Anyway, so for Pointman,
and my video.
Yes. We have 3 longbow hunters up in the front, supported by 3 sword masters. Make that 4 sword masters and 2 berserkers. Then he's got on his right 3 Germanic scout riders, 2 sword masters, and 3 noble riders. So interesting build from Pointman. And what is that group doing? That was doing some strange things, like blobbing up. Were you seeing that? It was quite strange.
Insane. The other build, Macedon, it's Hugo here. Hugo has a foot companion core. He has 4 foot companions. Bringing pikes in patch 4 at the stage of this game is not very intelligent because they're broken. But he's supporting that with 3 hoplites. At the back, he's got some companion cav with his general over here. His general is a companion cav unit. He's also brought 1 unit of Aspis companion cav on the right, and he's supporting that with 2 more companion cavalry. His skirmish is interesting. He's got 4 mercenary Rhodian slingers, so it's gonna be really tough, I think, for Pointman to use his bows if Hugo micros correctly.
Yes, and it's tough call if actually Pointman have cavalry advantage, which in all previous patches you could be sure that Barbarian faction have some sort of cavalry advantage. But for Pointman,
I don't know.
I wonder he just doesn't have enough.
Yeah,
6 cavalry units.
It's funny, but I'm not sure what his advantage is. If you get what I mean. It's...
Yeah, I guess it's flanking advantage. He have just in numbers more infantry, it seems.
Yeah.
I think what Pointman needs to do in order to win this fight is he somehow needs to get Hugo to engage his cavalry close to Pointman's infantry lines, while at the same time being far away enough from the pikes that the pikes can't get in there to support. And I think that's why he brought 3 Germanic scouts. Maybe he's going to try to use them to draw the cavalry out of Hugo. But I think it's looking tough for Pointman in terms of build versus build.
Yeah. Yes, if Hugo properly uses his... Actually, he brought Aspis, 2 companions. Shock Cavalry got stronger in this patch. So if Pointman uses his cavalry correctly...
Check out chat.
Yeah, I did.
Mind games all day.
Yeah.
Pointman is
I think Pointman is attacking in this game, so it's up for him to actually attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pointman has to attack.
I think it could be first admin decision if Pointman actually decides to act up.
I think Pointman realizes that the armies aren't his favor, and he's like, oh my god, I have to engage this right now. His slingers have more range than mine.
Well,
he's got better cav than mine. What am I gonna do? He's got a hill.
Yeah, I think he has to attack. I don't think there's a rule on camping.
He's designated attacker. You are correct. He has to attack in this round, or else action will be taken against Pointman, and we don't want to see that happening.
Yeah, well, it would be fun to see how it actually goes. But yeah, guys, we have some time.
They're going.
Yeah, that mind games.
I could probably keep the chat up for a while longer, I suppose. Not
very. I think Pointman is being very. I don't know what the word is. Cunning, maybe.
Yeah, trying to get on the enemy skin.
And also, like, if an admin looks at this and is like, "Oh, Pointman, you were supposed to be attacking," Pointman can just go like, "Sorry, I was peeing."
Yeah.
While he musters up the courage to go forward now.
Well, his cavalry doing some moves now.
Not sure about that.
Well, obviously he will not be engaging.
Yes.
That I can guarantee as much.
Well, he's gonna go for the heal advantage. Or no, he isn't. Or okay, he is. It's confusing me.
Well, he's baiting.
Yeah.
If there would be cavalry fight, Pointman wants it near his infantry.
Also, I think there are longbow hunters hidden in those trees.
Yeah, he's
So-
got 3, I believe.
Oh, he's
So-
shown them. I thought he might sneak them up to the right, try to get a cav engagement near that hill and do something. But I think, as it stands, the Macedonian cavalry is still too close to their supporting units, and Pointman is just kind of sitting
Thing
there.
is, I don't know about those pikes, since it's gonna be hard for him to set up the pikes. I guess he's gonna have to use his shock jab really well. That's what he needs to use to win the game.
For sure.
Hugo.
Actually, one thing I think Pointman could have done is splitting up a little bit, like keep his archers and some infantry against these in the forest against these slingers, and try to use small contingent to go on this hill, because if he have any advantage over shock cavalry, it would be either forest or these hills where it's difficult to get charge bonus. Maybe somehow to play around this terrain where a lot of slopes. So he's trying to get some pressure on slingers now with his light cav. Okay, a lot of activity going on at the same time.
Yep. Oh. Scout Riders getting hit by slingers.
I think that's what he wants, though. He wants his bows to be able. There you go. He wants the bows to be able to get a free volley, but the bows hit the pikes, not the slingers.
But he didn't really get much value out of the Germanic Scout Riders.
There's a
He did get some
counter-charge.
volleys, though.
Counter-charge
Oh,
coming in by the companion
and-
cavalry.
No, it's not going for it.
Oh, look at those slingers, or javelin men rather. Getting
Javelin
charged
men?
by Germanic Scout Riders.
Yeah.
He has javelin men.
Oh, I did not
Surprisingly.
see that. He does have one javelin man, and he's put it very smartly on the edge of his formation.
But question is this gonna be worth it? He's
But now
gonna
look
lose
at
another
look at
Scout
Pointman's
Rider.
right flank. Pointman is moving up, but Hugo sees it and is gonna retreat.
I think Pointman is getting some
Nice
getting some
exchanges.
chances here. Yeah.
But he still can. And look, he only used 2 light cavalry, third one going off. Maybe
Oh.
I think he's-
slightly too early.
I think he's
gonna
using
get
the
one
light
hit.
cav really well. As you
Yeah.
can see, Macedon is essentially a big blob now of pikes. And
Ooh.
he's got 2 infantry coming in from the high ground. His cav are flanking. He's doing it. He's doing it.
Yeah.
And
look,
let's not- Yeah, you go.
He's so blobbed up. All of his units are in one huge blob, and now Pointman's just gonna flank him. And I think if
And
he
let-
doesn't get out of that blob quickly enough, it's gonna be really bad for him.
And I wanted to mention that of all cavalry exchanges, light cavalry of Suebi cost less than Rhodian slingers. So of all, it's actually cost-effective exchange.
Oh, game's frozen.
Game is freezing up a little bit.
Yeah. No, now continuing.
And now it's slow-mo.
Indeed.
I think someone zoomed in.
Yeah.
I've been zooming in all match, so it can't be me.
Yeah. My FPS is okay, so
Mine too. I'm
Yep,
recording.
same.
Hoplight's gonna get caught potentially by those Sword Masters. Once they get caught, they'll die.
But look how much better Pointman position right now.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, using 2 light cavalry, he created himself an opportunity.
And now
Exactly.
he's on the hill.
Exactly. He used the light cav very well. He blobbed Macedon, and at the same time, he sent his cav and his swords to the right. And for a minute there, it looked like he was seeking out the cav engagement, but now he's just got a better position.
Yeah, and just sort of analysis, okay. There were actually quite an easy way for Hugo to counter that. He only had to keep 1 cavalry unit on his right flank. That's all he had to do. But he exposed his right flank, concentrated his cavalry too much on the left flank, and look what happened. That small mistake already cost him position. Not sure if it will cost him the game, so...
Here comes the engagement with the cav. Nice cav charges with the companion cav, but there are sword masters to support.
Oh, but look, companion cavalry, 54 kills.
Whoa.
It cannot be. It's probably light cavalry from before.
You're getting a lot of kills.
And
They got a good charge on one of the Noble Riders, and now the Aspis are in there with the Noble Riders. If the Aspis are left alone to do the grinding damage, they could actually maybe tilt the fight for Hugo.
Hoplites, though, are dying very, very quickly, actually, through the sword.
Yeah, Hoplites want to be in Hoplite Phalanx, obviously, and he's not doing that right now.
But look at Pointman committing his last cavalry very nicely against this Thessalian Cav. They will not get charge bonus anymore. But at the same time, these two slingers, now there is nothing targeting them.
Look, he might go for the longbow hunters with one cav unit, with the Thessalian cav. Oh no, he's not. I would have done that. I would have gone for them.
He's trying to sneak one Thessalian Cav.
Oh, but beautiful
he got
interception. Yeah, beautiful interception.
With infantry, very nice. So you can see attention and micro of Pointman, completely different level from me. Yeah.
And me. He's just killed the general. It looks like he's gonna win the cav fight. He's won the infantry fight. And he's turned this around 180 degrees.
Yep, he started in a very bad position. It was easy to say that Hugo have all chances. Defender, taking hill position, have cavalry advantage, have skirmishing advantage. And he made one mistake. He didn't put a cavalry unit on his right flank, allowed one light cavalry to sneak around, and that was it. That one mistake screwed him over. Well, in my opinion, obviously. Who knows how other people will read this game. But I believe that if there were one cavalry unit on right flank of Hugo, that cavalry would stop that light cav and there would be no pressure on skirmishes. And it would be completely different.
I think it's very interesting to note in this battle the number of kills that two of the Germanic scouts for Pointman got compared to, the heavier cav, the more expensive cav of Hugo. He used those. I don't think I've seen Germanic scouts be used that. Well, I have, but that was really good and efficient usage for his Germanic scouts there. I think they were like the first domino that allowed him to kind of get in position. And look at all his infantry. Solid kills on most of those units, whereas the pikes for Hugo, not doing so hot there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, well, just to, my mind coming, I'm fixed on that mistake Hugo done, and I think it was somewhat forced. Pointman created such a pressure on left flank of Hugo, on that uphill path, that Hugo felt like he need to keep all his cavalry there to counter. He got himself there, and when his right flank was exposed, there were no cavalry. Pointman used that. It's actually beautiful.
Yeah, it's really well done. He pulled all of the cav to one side, and as you said, if Hugo just had one of those Thessalians free on the right, Pointman would have either had to pull back with his skirmishers, or maybe even commit infantry to try and stop that cav from hitting those skirmishers, and maybe the pike fight would have gone differently. But that was a beautiful first game. Let's go ahead and move into the second round, or the second game for round 2.
Yep.
Well, I will probably stop recording now. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the second game.